That was a great interview with the team behind the UGL. Now that you know what the UGL is, you're ready to jump into season one. But for us to have a competition, we need teams. And for us to have teams, we need players. Here are the highlights from the inaugural draft for those players. With representatives from each team, Sidney Jones, Josh Johnson, Max Crosby, and Chad OCHOCINCO Johnson. Co-hosted by Amon Green and Shane Vereen from Team ESTV. If you want to see the whole uncut draft, you can check it out on the ESTV Esports TV YouTube channel. And don't forget to follow at UGL World on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube for more updates.
Welcome everybody at home to the inaugural UGL draft. My name is Rob Reforge Gonzalez, and we are just really excited because this is the birth of a new esports league. And of course, if we're going to have an esports league that combines the best of video games and then also the best of professional sports, I got to have two guys who know all about that. You know, I've got on one side, I've got Amon Green. On the other side, I have Shane Vereen. In this league, it's a little bit different. We don't just play one game. We actually play 4 games. So we do play Madden, we play FIFA, we play 2K, and we play Call of Duty. And the way that points work is each week, which is going to be it's a 6-week season, and then we have the playoffs. But during the regular season, each week you play another team, and you're going to play a team once in each one of those games. Well, in Madden, it's 1v1. In FIFA, it's 1v1. In 2K, it's 1v1. But in Call of Duty, it's 4v4. So the points are a little bit different. So for all the individual games, you get 2 points for a win, but in Call of Duty, you get 5. So Call of Duty is really important to have a good squad in, because if you split the first 3 games, like if it's, let's say you get 2 wins and 1 loss, it'd be 4 points versus 2 points. So whoever wins Call of Duty is going to win that week. So it's going to give a little bit of intrigue every single week, but that's why we're here, because we're going to draft our first teams, and each team is going to get 7 players. So let me ask Shane, you can start. Let's say it's your first pick. It's going to be you drafting. Do you go for a particular game, something that you know, or do you just maybe go for the most dominant person? Like, what would be your strategy?
I'll go with the most dominant person or the best person in Call of Duty. You get the most points for winning those Call of Duty games, and every team needs a leader. And therefore, if it all comes down to the Call of Duty game, you gotta feel confident. You gotta have your team feeling confident going into that game.
If you just get somebody who never loses, let's say you just get the best FIFA player, right? Like, because in Call of Duty, it's a team game, right? So, like, if you have one good player and you have 3 people not as good, or the chemistry's not there, your best player pick could just be wasted because your team's not that great. But if you get the best Madden player, the best FIFA player, or NBA 2K, like, and they just win every week, that's just points in the bank. Where would you go with it?
I say right now, I'm kind of, jumping on board with Shane there, because I'm coaching Call of Duty right now, and to have the player that is a gunner, where they know the maps, they have great aim, and they know how to set up on a map. Are we doing Warzone, or are we doing multiplayer?
No, it's just going to be 4v4.
With that mindset, is just making sure, because like Shane said, you got to get the points. But then my next goal would be get that top Madden, FIFA, 2K player. You know, I pick a few Call of Duty players early, because I know I need those points, because those will be, like you mentioned, it's going to be more points than the other games. But then my second goal would find the best in each of the following games of the Madden and 2K and FIFA, because those games, when you have a player who is dominant, that player definitely sinks into the mindset of the other teams that he has to face week in and week out. It's like, man, we played this guy. We might have to face him again. Don't want to do that, because we can't stop him.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. And so let me announce what our draft order is going to be. So it is going to be a snake draft. So it's not going to be like the conventional NFL draft, where it's like the same order every single round. Whoever picks first in the first round will pick last in the next round. So our first pick is going to be going to Glitch, and then it's going to be going to 4 Brothers, then it'll go to OCHOCINCO Gaming, and then it'll go to Defam Gaming. Now, for everybody at home, let me tell you who's going to be picking for each team. For Defam Gaming, it is going to be quarterback Josh Johnson, who is one of the owners. For 4 Brothers, it's going to be Max Crosby from Vegas. It will then, from Glitch, we'll have Sidney Jones from Jacksonville. And then for OCHOCINCO Gaming, it is obvious that Chad OCHOCINCO will be there. So let's go ahead and go over to Glitch Gaming, which is Mr. Sidney Jones, and talk to him. He is got the first pick in the draft. And Sydney, we asked, Ahmad and Shane about how they want to build their org. So tell us a little bit about what you're looking for.
I'm a Call of Duty guy. Keep it a buck. I play a little bit of Madden 2K, but I am not a FIFA guy. So I think first pick, I'm going with a FIFA guy. Yeah.
Now, our first-ranked player is Aiden Ferguson over in FIFA. Is that who you're looking at?
That's what I'm looking at.
Okay, so I could do it like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and say that's your final answer, but I'm assuming that we're going to go with that number one player in FIFA with Mr. Ferguson, correct?
I'm going with him.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and
Rooney.
lock it. Yeah, hey, look.
Yes, sir.
Sydney went with it this way. He said, give me the most dominant player, period, and piss Chad off. So I think next pick, which is going to be four brothers, and that is going to be Mr. Max Crosby. What's going on, my friend?
What's up, y'all?
Hey, so what's it going to be?
In.
Yo, you're already locked in. He's ready to go. All right, who you got?
Oh, yeah, I got my draft board up. I'm a big 2K and Madden guy. So, I had to go with my man Andrew, 7-0 undefeated in 2K. So I'm going to roll with him.
We've got our next team is going to be on the clock, and that's OCHOCINCO Gaming. And we know that Chad is in the car. He said he wasn't going to miss this draft for anything, so let's go ahead and get Chad. He's on his cell phone on his way home. But, all right, Chad, so you saw that Sydney picked off your guy from FIFA. So what's it going to be?
Madden. I'm going to have to go.
Okay.
I have to go to Madden. I have no choice, and obviously get the best Madden player that's available on the board.
Okay, so I'll give you a couple options here. So our second pick in the draft, or second in our rankings, is Anthony De Leon. He finished 6-1 in the qualifiers, averaged 34 points a game. He averaged 10 more points than our top number one. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. The number one player in Madden is still available. Excuse me. That's Gabe Owens. So, but there's Gabe and there's Anthony at 1 and 2. Okay. The difference is Anthony averaged 34 points a game during the qualifiers. Gabe averaged 26 points a game. Their average wins were about 15 each. Now, here's what's the real story here. Gabe Owens, who is our number one on the board, 7-0. It says on my notes here that he is 47 years old. Okay? So that is my dude, okay? Because I'm an old guy in the game. I'm 41, so that's family right there. And then Anthony De Leon, we have him at 20. So it's basically like his son is the number 2. So would you like to go with I'm
definitely going with number 2.
Number 2, Anthony De Leon.
Scoring more points, I think it is. Most definitely we're going with Anthony.
OCHOCINCO has made the final pick in the first round, and that's going to be DeFam Gaming. That's going to be quarterback Josh Johnson. So let's go ahead to his war room, and I think he has. You have Marcus on the phone. He's ready. He's happy.
We got, you feel me? We ready. Mark over here on the Zoom on the draft board. We got the computer set up. You feel me? Cuz, say what's happening. So everybody, So we ready to go. We know who we want. We want Mark Johnson, top Call of Duty player, man. Line us up. Shoot him up. Bang, bang.
All right, so going to take Mark Johnson, who, like you said, is the number one player on the Call of Duty board. And then you're going to have 2 picks, Josh, because you're going to get to go back-to-back here because you were the last pick. Is it going to be another Call of Duty player? Or are you going to go maybe get that? Oh, you're going to go another COD player. I was going to say you might.
Ready. We've already agreed. The whole room is on the grids. There ain't no arguments in here. You feel me? Ain't no leaks talking about somebody didn't agree with the pick. So we go with Xavier Drolet next with the next Call of Duty player. We line this squad up.
Oh man, now I like where your head's at. I mean, that's on the wheel. Gets the top 2 players on the board for COD. So now we've got COD, 2K, and FIFA. Chad, what game do you want to be in?
Now we're going to switch to FIFA.
All right, FIFA it is.
FIFA, and we're going with the best. Obviously, the second best left on the board.
That's
a
Giovanni.
good friend of mine was taken first. Unfortunately, we're going with Giovanni.
How much does it hurt you that your good friend in FIFA, because before the draft you said that this was your guy, if he was available, obviously he was coming your way. Are you thinking maybe you want to trade for him, or are you just gonna let that slide?
I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna do the best I can with the cards that are dealt, and that's how we're gonna roll.
Max in his last round did go ahead and go with 2K. So this round, where are we thinking?
Yeah, so I got the number one 2K guy here, the undefeated. So now I'm gonna move on to Madden, and I'm gonna get the old vet, 47-year-old Gabe Owens.
There it is.
Course.
Now that's
Top
nice.
guy.
Look at that. Just 2 picks in a row. Let's go ahead over to Sydney. And who are you thinking with your back-to-back picks?
My draft board messed up. I ain't gonna lie, Max robbed me.
That's trouble right there.
That's very much trouble.
So let's go ahead over to Max. And you are on the clock, sir.
Yes, sir. So I was thinking FIFA.
Okay.
And taking the next available highest ranked guy.
So it looks like our third player.
My dogs are a little crazy, so
That's all right.
I might have missed something.
That strategy is going to get put to the test because our next 2 picks are to Fam Gaming, and we're going to have Josh. And so let's go to Josh really fast, and I'll get his input here. So, Josh, I know you and Marcus have been talking.
Yeah, we've been hearing the birds chirping about us, man.
Right?
Our strategy, we hear it.
Your first 2 picks were COD. I loved it.
Since everybody have their philosophy, and it seems like their philosophy goes against our philosophy, we gonna, I guess, only the wins will tell the truth, right? So going to mark us down for the next 2 top COD players.
Oh,
we're gonna have Papa G, and we're gonna do the NB low kick, and we're gonna get this chemistry right, fellas. You feel me? We're gonna get on these streams together. We're gonna get this practice in. We're gonna go win this chipper. You understand? So mark us down. We got the top 4 COD players, and we're gonna go from there.
he went all the way, and this is what I was saying. Like, I think if you're gonna go,
I like it. Make it
Yeah.
Might as well.
yeah, because Sydney went a little bit deeper and picked Kai Moda. Josh, tell everybody who is part of your ownership group over at DeFam.
So the owners is the fam, obviously. So 3 of them is obviously my family. You got my cousin Marshawn Lynch, my cousin Marcus Peters. Obviously everybody know what they do on the field. But then our 4th player is why we're not worried about Madden. We got my man Bam Scheming from Oakland, top Madden pro player, been playing the Madden Championship Series. So we'll be waiting on our Madden player because no matter what, we'll get them right regardless. With me, Mark, Sean, and Bam on our team, Madden is gonna be the least of our worries. And then so we're gonna get this Call of Duty action, win all these points. And then they cleaned up on FIFA and 2K, so we'll just do what we do there when that time comes.
I'm going to assume that Chad is going with the next best available. So let's go to Chad. He's ready. He's already got fist pumping, ready to rock. And add, it looks like Daniel Lopez to the squad.
Daniel Lopez, welcome home.
That's right. Welcome to the championship.
Welcome home to the champs. Welcome home. Welcome to the best team. 'Cause that's what it's going to be.
Why don't you tell everybody at home about your ownership group and who's participating in your org?
My ownership group, myself, obviously, I would thank Barry Wolfman. I'm sure she won't be able to see. I'm not sure if she's watching. My good, very good friend, Darius Slade.
Philly?
My guy. My guy. Listen, I hate to do this. I hate to say this, but we're gonna win this. We're gonna run away with this. All these strategic plans and analytics people are talking about, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The fact you're here competing and we're gonna win. It goes without saying. I'm not sure what Josh is talking about. like please. Analytics. You know what analytics said? Analytics said I was going to be stopped every Sunday I touched the field. But it never worked. It doesn't mean anything.
Before I let you go to our next pick, Max, tell us a little bit about your ownership group.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, you said I wanted Jafar, but I actually want Leo Youngblood.
It's not. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
So, he has a little bit higher win percentage. So a little higher KD. I have to take my man Leo Youngblood. I like his name. I feel like he's got the swagger to be, great on my team. Yeah, we're locked in. I have a great team around me. I have my, my guy Brogan Roback, my college quarterback. He's on the team. We have, all pro nose tackle Kenny Clark as well. So we got 2 D linemen, locked in. We got leaders. We got a good group of guys around us that, we think we're going to beat anybody. Ocho's talking a lot. Josh is talking a lot. I'm going to sit back and let my team do the talking. So I'm ready to go.
I do want to get a little bit of insight on the organization for Glitch from Sydney. So give me the rundown of who's involved in Glitch Gaming.
So it's me, Preston, Rashad, and Vontae Maddox. We all play COD, a little bit of Fortnite. Nobody too heavy on Team Madden or 2K. I think Preston Rashad is, but I'm not too heavy on it. But everybody got a little bit of background every which way, so we need a little bit of help in one area. Got a little bit of coaching.
So we're going to go over to OCHOCINCO to make his last pick. And who is it going to be?
This is one of the joys of being an owner. You know, the players that you do pick, they need to see surety in you. You know, you got to be confident. Whoever the next available is on the board, that's who I want. You know what I'm going to do with them? I'm going to make them a winner. Doesn't matter who it is. We're going to take them whatever's available that's next. We're going to make them a winner.